important issues to all Canadians, standing up for the environment and calling for real action on climate change to workers, especially, workers in the airline industry. I mean, Alex has just been a tremendous MP. It'd be a huge hit to our party, and but certainly wish Alex all the very best in whatever he decides to do. So thank him for his service.
Is it I mean, he hasn't decided yet, but is it difficult now to look at these choices, given that the Liberals are so close to a majority and everything could tip over with just one MP?
Well, I mean, we've seen some changes lately. Obviously, Matt Genereux just, went back to the Liberals, it sounds like. I mean, there's no surprise. I mean, literally, they're like pit bulls. They're not doing anything on issues that matter to Canadians. The Conservatives have asked 4 questions to the Health Minister in the last year. So when people wonder whether NDP is relevant or not, well, I think that we see what's happening with the healthcare crisis in our country when the official opposition has, 140 MPs and they can only take up 4 questions to the Health Minister in a year. When we need doctors and nurses, when we see a system that's under attack constantly by privatization, and the NDP is taking on the bulk of this. Like, I've asked more questions than the 140-member Conservative caucus. So when people want to understand whether, the NDP is relevant or important, I think they just need to look at the healthcare system in this country. When there's less NDP seats, the system's farther eroded.
On healthcare, can I ask you, have you had a chance to look at the Conservative motion coming tomorrow?
Yeah, it's tragic. Again, you've got the Conservative Party who've asked 4 questions in the last year to the Health Minister, questions that aren't putting the healthcare system seriously, and they're not taking it seriously.
So what do you make of the motion?
Well, I think the motion is clear. They're prioritizing going after new immigrants, newcomers to Canada, Ukrainians and people from Sudan and the Middle East that are under duress, under extreme circumstances where their lives are at risk, and Canada welcome them, and they wants to take away their benefits or punish them. It's absolutely sickening. I mean, right now we need the official opposition, the Conservative Party, in this health crisis to ask questions to improve our healthcare system. Going after immigrants, going after newcomers, this is disgraceful. I mean, they've asked 4 questions. 4 questions to the Health Minister. They're the official opposition. And this is what they want to use an opposition day for? It's disgusting.
Can we ask you about Trump and the Supreme Court ruling? What do you think this means for...
I'll let you ask my colleague coming up.
What do you think it means for Canada upcoming negotiations?
Sorry, you're going to have to say the question.
Sorry. Thank you for stopping.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court ruling on Friday that struck down the emergency tariffs that Trump was imposing. What do you think this means for CUSMA negotiations? Does it strengthen our hand? Does it mean we're in a better position, you think?
Well, clearly, the impact of the Trump tariffs has had a huge impact on Canadians, on Canadian workers, on Canadian businesses, especially the forest sector where, we're seeing mills close. The impact is huge. And, for his own courts to, justify what we've been saying, that they're illegal from the get-go. It's hopefully he'll come to his senses, and U.S. consumers alone are feeling the impact. They're bearing the brunt of this, that they're starting to call out the Trump administration and Republicans and holding them to account. So hopefully he'll listen to his own citizens, his own electorate, and his own party members, and change his approach. This isn't the right approach, and what we need to do is create a plan that supports workers on both sides of the border and get back to the relationship that we've had for decades. But it is time to reset that relationship. It's time to make sure that people are at front and center of all negotiations and all discusons.
What's the mean
Does
for
it
the
strengthen
NDP
our...
if Mr. Budapest leaves?
Well, it's going to be a huge hit for us. Obviously, Alexander's been just a tremendous member of Parliament, not just for the NDP, but for Canada and Quebec. And so losing Alex would be just a huge blow to our party, but to all Canadians and Quebecers.
Are you trying to convince him to